about?
Well, hello, Mr. Hawkins.
Oh, is the mister around, Mrs. Trigg?
No, somewheres abouts. But could you tell me where this cold is coming from? Russia? I never seen such a change in this goings on. And the radio said something to do with the Arctic Circle.
We didn't turn on the radio this morning. Fact is, we had trouble in the night.
Oh, are the kids poorly?
No, not exactly, no. We had some trouble with birds. Why, it sounds absurd, but they flew in the windows and attacked us.
Oh, attacked you? Now, Mr. Hawkins.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm not making it up, Mrs. Trigg. There are 50 dead birds on the floor in the children's bedroom.
Foreign birds?
No, the kind you see about here every day.
Really? Well, you ought to write up and ask the New York Times. They'd have a thought about it.
Hey, morning, Hawkins.
Hello, Mr. Trigg.
Oh, Mr. Hawkins has been telling me about some birds last night.
Oh?
Well, they said they attacked him.
Attacked?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Quite.
Never heard of a thing like that before. Hungry, maybe. Looking for food?
Mm-hmm.
You put out some crumbs.
Yes, of course. I'll be up tomorrow as usual. Good morning.
Ordinary birds, he said.
Attacked him. Now, what does he take us for coming around with a story like that? Strange one he is with those superior airs. You see the look he gave us when we didn't swallow his story? Attacked him. I think he reads too many of those books.
Oh, Matt, did you find out anything at the farm?
No, the Trigg's brilliant advice was to put out some crumbs. Debbie, I looked around this morning. There's not a single bird in sight outdoors.
Where could they have gone?
I don't know.
The Triggs had no trouble last night?
Not only that, they clearly thought I was imagining it. Oh, I heard Trigg mutter something about my superior airs and reading too many books as I walked away. Nothing's real to those clods until it hits them over the head.
Well, they're nice enough people, Nat. It's just that they're isolated up there.
Well, that's certainly the polite word for it.
I haven't been able to face going into the children's room. Those birds.
Oh, yes. I'll go clean it up. Well, I suppose the least I can do is give the little beggars a decent burial. I dropped the dead birds into a sack, went down to the beach to bury them. The wind was bitter cold. I dug a pit in the sand with my heel and started to empty the sack into it. The wind caught the birds and whirled them along the shore. There was something ugly in the sight, but the tide would take them when it turned. I looked out at the crested breakers, and then I saw them. The gulls out there riding the seas. Thousands, tens of thousands. They rose and fell in the trough of the sea like a mighty fleet at anchor, waiting for the turn of the tide. Waiting. They stretched as far as my eye could reach. They covered the sea. I started up the steep path home, almost running. Someone should know of this. Someone should be told, but who? And then I opened the door. I saw Debbie beside the radio listening.
Destruction, damage, and even attacking individuals. It is thought that the Arctic air stream is causing the birds to migrate south in immense numbers, and that the intense hunger may drive them to attack human beings. Householders are warned to see to their windows, doors, and chimneys, and to take all precautions for the safety of their children. Further bulletins will be issued later.
They've been repeating it every few minutes since you left.
Well, perhaps now those empty-headed idiots at the farm will know that I was...
Matt, You sound almost glad.
Oh, don't talk rot, Debbie. It's just that when people with half a brain try to tell me that I'm...
Oh, can't you forget that superior attitude of yours even now?
Don't use that word superior to me. I'm sick of it.
Well, so am I, Nat. So am I. I'm sorry, dear. This thing has just made me a little nervy, I guess.
Yes, I'm sorry too, my dear.
Nat, one of the bulletins said the birds seem to be waiting. For what?
I don't know. They said the birds are hungry.
What are you doing?
Getting a hammer. I'm going to get some boards and see to the doors and windows as they tell you to.
Do you think they could break in with the windows shut? The sparrows and the robins and such? Why, how could they?
I wasn't thinking about the smaller birds. I was thinking about the gulls.
The gulls?
Debbie, have you ever been close enough to get a good look at a gull's beak? There must be 100,000 of them out there riding the sea, waiting. The rest of the afternoon I worked upstairs boarding the bedroom windows, and I wondered whether they'd take these precautions up at the farm. I doubted it. Probably a big joke to the Triggs. But according to the radio, it was no joke. At first, some of the bulletins had been light in tone, but as the morning wore on, the concern in the announcer's voice became more and more apparent. Well, after I'd finished upstairs, I took the rest of the lumber down, boarded up the lower windows.
What they ought to do is just call in the army and shoot the birds. That would soon scare them off.
Debbie, how are we off for food?
Now, Nat, whatever next?
Well, never mind. What have you got in the pantry?
Shopping is tomorrow, you know that. I don't keep uncooked food hanging about, it spoils. But I can put some things in tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's only 3 in the afternoon and it's almost dark.
What? Why, yes. The sky, it looks so heavy. Nat, what's the matter? You've gone quite white.
Look, the tide's turned. The gulls,
They've risen.
circling over the sea. Not a sound from them.
Nat?
I'm going for Jill. I'll wait for her at the bus stop. You keep Johnny inside and keep the door shut. Outside, I looked for a weapon, but a hoe was all I could find. Then I went to the top of the hill and waited. The surf was booming below, and a smudge rose behind the clay hills in the distance. It widened, divided, and spread. North, east, south, west. It was a vast cloud of birds, and it passed close by, heading inland, up country. They had no business with the people here on the peninsula. Rooks, crows, jackdaws, magpies, birds that usually preyed upon the smaller species. But this afternoon, they were bound on some other mission. They'd been given the towns, I thought. They knew what they have to do. We don't matter so much here. The gulls will serve us. The others go to the towns. Finally, the bus came. When Jill got off, I took her by the hand.
What's the hoe for, Daddy?
Oh, I just brought it along. Come along now, darling. Let's go home. It's cold. No hanging about,
I want to play a bit in the lane.
Oh, not tonight. Now come along. No dawdling.
Look, Daddy, look, over there. Look at the gulls.
Yes.
They're flying in from the sea.
Yes. Do hurry, darling.
They're so quiet. Where are they flying to?
Oh, up country, I dare say, where it's warmer.
Don't go so fast. I can't keep up.
Hurry!
The gulls, they're circling. It looks like they're waiting for something.
For signal. An order.
What?
Nothing. Come on, dear. Faster.
Oh, but I can't go faster.
Wait. There's Trigg and his two-seater.